Hi, I have a technical question. I ran for Congress last time and was completely ignored by the mainstream media. The legacy media's position toward conservative politicians around here is that there are no conservatives in Silicon Valley, so there's no point in covering them. It seems that the news media of video and the traditional newspapers are dominated by the left. The right has been able to make very good progress in talk radio and in websites like Drudge Report. Will we be able to create some kind of a broadcast medium using things like Twitter? And I assume you think about this a lot. I'd like your comments.
Well, first of all, you should enter Twitter. You shouldn't sit on the sidelines saying the left is dominating it. There are more of us than there are of them. And so you should enter the fray. You should fight on every battleground that exists. You should fight on Facebook. You should fight by having your own blog. You should understand the array of blogs that exist out there in your community. And if you have information, a video or something, find somebody who's upstream from you to get that video to a person. Understand the ecosystem that gets out there. We're not winning because we have the money. The Huffington Post would just be object number 373 in their constellation of uber power in the media. Ariana Huffington didn't even know how to turn on a computer when she launched the Huffington Post, yet they gave her $350 million to be the director of editorial at AOL. Where are conservatives investing in their own media? We don't understand. We claim we're almost like college professors in that we believe in the theoretical world of capitalism, but we don't invest in our own. There should be more than Fox News. There shouldn't just be one channel that's constantly under attack. There should be many. And there should be competition out there. And it takes money. It takes investment. And that's the problem, is that too often the conservative movement has what are you going to do for me, Breitbart? What are you going to do for me, Drudge? What are you going to do for me, Rush, at the last second, at the end of the ballgame? What are you going to do? You're holding something back. You're holding something back. I'm like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? I don't even have any money half the time. Here, let me tell you a dynamic that freaks me out. Okay, I told you about Acme Oil. Okay, Acme Oil is under attack by the Huffington Post. But because of the Whole Foods model, eat the cheese. You're a good citizen. If you eat our ahi, we will donate 0.001% to the Dolphin Wildlife Fund. You're like, oh, I'm a good person for eating all that stuff. The Huffington Post attacks big oil. Big oil, big oil. Oil's bad, as they fly their jets back and across the country. And big oil advertises on the Huffington Post. How do I know? Because big oil executives come up to me and say, I really like your site. You're telling the truth. And I say, okay, why don't you advertise on my site? I can't. They would community organize against me. I said, so you're advertising on the Huffington Post site as a means of protection. So they're paying the Huffington Post to buy the bullets they aim at their head. It's crazy. It's counterintuitive. It's why you see Enron commercials back in the day that were, what is this company? What do they do? It almost seems like they're just petting sheep. They're the nicest company in the world. I don't know what they're advertising. Or BP was like, this is a green company. They must make green things. It's just the nicest green company in the world. Like, they create ads that are created by cynical leftists saying, don't worry, I know you've got a PR problem. You create oil. We'll create the perception, Whole Food style, that you're saving the world somehow, and people will buy it because they were as shallow as I was when I was a liberal, and they believed this stuff. So I can't even get advertising from the people that the corporations and the industry and the system known as capitalism that all of us live off of. And if we lose, those poor Occupy Wall Street people are going to be living at home with their parents until they're 40.